Illinois was a battleground for the Equal Rights Amendment in the 1970s.
With active campaigning on both sides, national ratification fell 3 states short in 1979. So when the ratification deadline was extended, Illinois became ground zero for protests and saw women being physically carried out of the state capitol. Ann Anderson has this story from the vault, June 1982.
The nonviolent confrontation lasted nearly 2 hours, testing the patience of the Secretary of State's police and the persistence of the feminists. The governor's security people denied the women access to the governor's outer office, where the women had planned to sit in until 5 o'clock today. Then they stationed themselves in rows in front of the main door. They waited for a meeting to ask Thompson to abandon what they called his gubernatorial neutrality on the 3/5 rule change. While they waited for police to make their next move, the women made black paper chains, symbolizing a recent 4-day sit-in in front of the Senate. ERA opponent George Ryan, who like others had appointments with the governor, found himself having to step lightly. Then, after 2 attempts to put the women on either side of the doorway, there came the last warning.
The decision has been made that if you do not leave, we are going to eject you from the building. What is your decision?
We're not leaving.
Some of the women let their bodies go limp, dead weight for police who carted them to elevators for the trip outside. The women said earlier they were doing what other ER supporters had not done.
I think the one difference between our group and the other groups is that we are willing to stay there to confront him physically on a daily basis, which other groups have not done. We are willing to be here until June 30th physically.
Arm in arm outside the building, the women vowed they will be back. In Springfield, this is Ann Anderson.
We shall not be moved just like the sun.